Welcome. It's your mentor Vincent. Welcome to ilearnhow. Today we will start with a brand new video where we learn the strategy that I always promised you that is coming, guys. It's finally here. I'm so happy to record this for you, and I will just quickly tell you what the video will entail, what you will learn in this video. Basically, you will learn how to master trading markets like a pro. After watching this video, you will not need another video. Basically, you will learn how to trade. You start practicing this method and start winning your first money. If you've been blowing account, this is the kind of video that you will want to watch. So I have blown accounts in the past, and I'm hoping that this can help you as well to start blowing accounts and start to make some real money in the markets. It's either you're trading forex or you're trading the commodities, or you are trading the cryptocurrencies or the markets itself, the indexes. It's all up to you where to use it, but this strategy will work anywhere else. From here, it will be on your own. You can move on your own independently. You will not need me to hold you by the hand. So now I will start with the fact that there is no 100% winning strategy. So either way, either this methods or the strategy is from me or from someone else, is never going to be 100%. So you are going to lose. The whole aim is to have a good risk management that will keep you in the market. This is how you will stop your account from blowing. Because if you don't have a good risk management, you will not stay in the market for long, and then you will blow your account. You've seen it, how you've been adjusting your stop loss, and then whenever the market is going against you, you have to know, you have to how to plan how to get in and how to get out. And no matter what, never enter a trade without a stop loss or a take profit. Always have the right position sizing, know how much you are risking before you actually open a trade. Check different position sizing, like 0.01, 0.1, 0.05, and see which one is actually right for your account. If you have an account of, for example, you have an account of 100 US dollars, USD, a good risk management, you need to be risking around at least maximum $10. Yeah, $10 per trade, and hoping to make maybe 3 to 1 or 4 to 1. So it's all up to you anyway, what you want to do. But however, you must have a plan, and also don't over leverage your account. So no matter how much the strategy is good or who told you this is a buy, there's no 100%. So always make sure that you have these two guys here to avoid blowing, and risk only up to 5% if you want to stay longer, because 5%, if you're 5% only risking in your whole account, you can trade maybe in $100. You can trade, let's say, 20 trades, or maybe 10. Say two, 20 trades, about 20 trades, which you can lose without blowing your account. And with a strategy, it gives you an edge, will give you an edge or an advantage. It's not foolproof, but you must always have a strategy that gives you at least an advantage to make more profits in the market. So I will show you the strategy that we use at ilearnhow that is actually going to make you some money. So you should know, as a caution, that you are going to doubt your strategy. You are even going to doubt the strategy that I'm going to show you right now, because sometimes the market will go in different ways that will make you think twice about why you actually open the trade like that. So no matter what happens, don't change your strategy. Stick to your strategy even when you are losing in a row. because every strategy has a weakness. And it's possible that the weakness is happening exactly at the time that you are implementing the strategy. And also, don't rush to make millions, guys. I know, I mean, we see many guys posting their cars, their houses, their mansions, sorry, and we all want to have those things. So, patience is key. You need to learn to make your $10 in your $100 account, make your $20, have a $200 account, have a $500 account, have a $1,000 account, and have your targets. If you have 100,000, I mean $100 in a week, you can actually look for to come out at probably 150% at $150, and then you build up every week. You next week we have maybe $220, and you go after a month, maybe you could actually have reached $300 to $400. Who knows? And the more that your account is growing, and then it's gonna be even easier for you to make even more profits. Do not imitate the big guys with big accounts. You want to make $1 million. That's just not gonna work. So right now we'll move to the next slide, where we will now look at the strategy that we're going to be implementing here. So it's a scalping strategy for those who are trading daily. As you can see, we have the breakout and the break-in strategy. So breakout is when we see that the market was inside this range and eventually break out and give a very big move afterwards. So what you do, you wait for the market to break and retest here before you buy. So we can have a very limited stop loss here and then more returns for you. That's how the breakout strategy works. Or the break-in strategy is when the market, whenever it reaches your resistance, it will go down. When it reaches your support, it will go up like that until it breaks out. You follow this, so you don't change it. So whenever it takes you out, the market went outside, you wait and see what happens. Usually when the market has taken you out, it will come back to this level. That's when you can take a breakout and start riding the market. Remember, we do not make the market, we only follow the market. Follow the markets at all times. So we'll continue and see which markets do we actually trade. I will advise that you start trading markets that are volatile. If you are a day trader or scalp trader or even a swing trader, so you will can learn what is a scalp trader is, what a swing trader is, a day trader is. There's lots of videos on YouTube right now, so I'm not gonna get into that. So the markets that I advise that you can look at is the Nasdaq 100, US 30, gold, Bitcoin, and German 30. These markets moves so fast. They move a lot. So you can actually make a lot of profit just with Nasdaq and US 30. So for now, since you are still new, I will advise that you choose one, let's say Nasdaq or US 30. US 30 is currently my favorite amongst all these, followed by Bitcoin. Bitcoin, because you can trade Bitcoin any time of the day, even in weekends. And today I'm trading Bitcoin, so it's easy to actually start making money very fast or within the day. So then we'll continue from here and looking at the strategy itself. So step one, you have to look at multiple time frame so you can see the big picture. I'll be with you, taking you step by step from all the steps that I've actually outlined here to show you how to apply the strategy. But you should know right now that for a big picture of the market, you must always use multi-time analysis. What is that? You need to look at the daily time frame, going down to the 4 hour, 1 hour, or 30 minutes time frame, where you'll be taking out some trades. So first thing you do is to identify your highs and lows on a higher time frame, like 4 hour and 1 day. In this way, you'll be able to know where the market could be going, and understanding the structure. So this will help you greatly, so that you see the bigger picture of what the market is giving you. And then the third point, which is step 3, you need to draw your trend lines. You draw your trend lines on that big 4 hour 1 day, so you can see trend lines on a very big area. So you can see the major keys, trend lines where you will be trading, and from there you can start checking your support area at a smaller time frame. Number 4, you will identify major reversal zones and inside trends. So inside trends will give you a guide to know if the market has already broken out or is still inside a trend. So we can know which strategy are we going to use. Are we going to now use the breakout strategy, or we're still using the break-in strategy? So step 5, we'll have to identify pattern formation on a lower time frame. There is pattern formation which I've talked about in the previous videos. This includes double top, double bottom, head and shoulders. These are reversal patterns that will happen as trading goes, before you see a breakout. So some kind of patterns that you have to look out for, and I'm sure that this will basically help you to uh, to make a decision when you are trading. So another thing is, you must enter with a stop loss and a profit, a take profit. So here I can see here, I'm meant to say TP with a stop loss and TP, and correct position size. I cannot emphasize this enough, guys. Correct position size. So meaning that you must decide if you are going to use 0.1, you're going to use 0.0001. Okay, sorry about that. 0.01, or you're going to use a one lot. This helps you depending on the account. If you have bigger accounts, you could be using 1.0, slightly bigger 0.1, smaller account 0.01. So please guys, make sure that you are using the right position size. So once you set up your trade, once you've decided your profit target where you're going to stop, you set up everything, then you let go. Do not change anything. Most of the guys, they start losing a lot of money, that potential profits, because they either exit before they hit target, before they actually make their money. They start to make maybe one time the risk. You risk $5, you start seeing $5 profit, then you panic, you close, and only for the market to go in your direction and go 8 times where you could have made $25. So once you've inside a trade, you better just let it be, let go, and then if you lose, you lose your $5. If you win, you get go ahead and win your $25 if your risk reward is 5 to 1. So right now we'll look at the last thing, which is the disclaimer, and that's it's important that you know that we are doing these videos for entertainment purpose only, and we're not responsible for any substantial loss that you might get. All right, let's get into the actual practical strategy and see how it works live. So first thing, we'll look at the US 30. Let's take this and put it here. So what do you do when you come to this? Let's start with a 1 day. So you can see the 1 day, you zoom out, you see a clean structure. It's easy. Now you can see, okay, this is where the top is. This is where the bottom is. You see how easy it is? I didn't really look for it and try anything funny or something like that. I know it's clear to see. And now from here, we can look at the trends, which is the second step. See, this is where our trend is. I'm gonna try to cater for the most touches. So, and then we go to the top and draw our trend lines here. Okay, this is already telling us, I'm just gonna put it here. This is already telling us that right now we've actually hit a place here where we are now reversing to the top. So we're looking for buys, right? But before that, we need to confirm on a lower time frame, how are we going to approach this trade? But we can already see that we are currently looking for buys. Like every time that we've seen the market come in here and here and here, we've seen bigger moves, bigger moves, bigger moves. So very likely that we'll have a bigger move to the upside. So, but how are we going to enter this trade in a very, very, very responsible way? So look at this. Let's first remove this. We look at the next thing that we can do, which is go to the small time frame, 1 hour. Let's see what happens. So what do we do here? We look for the supports or resistance. So right now we see that the market actually came down here and get stuck. So you can see this is our support on our resistance in this regard. So that meaning that it's giving us two options, that the market will either go to this way or come down maybe and give us a double bottom right here. So we don't know at this point, but this we're speculating. We have to look at something that will confirm our analysis, and that is a trend inside this trend. So we see this trend, first touch, second touch, and the third touch here. And then we go ahead and plot the one at the top. So let's see. There we go. Is it always there? Yeah. We look at that and we can zoom in to see what's really going on. All right. We can delete this and then now look at the structure. What does this tell us? You can see that right now it's either we're going to be breakout, we are at the support or resistance here. So from the top it will be support, from the bottom going up here we will call it resistance. So as long as we are within, we're at the bottom here, we look at ourselves. So meaning that we can take a short right here and we take profit right there at the bottom, which will be a 4-to-1 risk ratio. So you could be risking about 180 to make 750, which is if you're risking $5, you get $20 profit on $100 account, obviously. So this is the first move that is possible. The second move is that we can be looking at buying at this level. Should we see a breakout, and it will be paying even more. And this one here is 8.83, so nearly 9 times. So $5 would be like $45. So this is what we should look at when the market opens. See, and then can look at this as well. So this here is the pinnacle. It tells us what we need to be doing and what to expect. And since we saw the market that we're actually looking for buys, the buying, we have to look for confirmation of buying. Once it breaks out, do not panic and start buying. Wait for it to retrace back to the bottom before you start buying. And this one is the US30. We can also go ahead and look at the US 100 and also apply the same strategy to see what to do. We'll start with 1 day again. So someone can already know what to do. If you remember, we start with the top and the bottom just to see where the market is. And we can even go to the 4 hour and look at how we can plot our support and resistance. So we'll take this level here and draw in our support and resistance like so. See, this is where the market has turned and turned and turned. So we'll go and zoom in so you can see properly. And then we look at the top. We're gonna draw our line from the top like this. So you can see that market is actually heading for this level. So now, knowing that direction is still buys, just like the US30, we have to look at a zone where it will give us the trading support. And so now let us zoom in and then draw in our internal trend lines. There we go. So we see first touch, second touch, and the third touch. And then we reverse. So we'll also draw this one. We can take it from here. Okay. Let's see the one that is relevant. Yeah, well, that's about okay. And we also have another one here. Okay. So these are trends inside trends. So let's zoom in and see what's going on and what levels. So we see that there's a level here at the bottom. This level here was broken out, and we see that also this trend line broke out of this. So now we don't even have two options. We have one where we're taking the long from this position here to the upside. So we can take a long from here. Ideally, the long will be up to this level here, which is we have to look at our risk reward. Our risk rewards. Let's just go in. So if you are a swing trader, you'll be buying from here and holding. You see how small our stop loss is. So you can see the move is 22. So that if you risk $5, it will be 22 times before it reaches that at that level. So how much profit is that? 22 times. $220, over $400 profit from your $100 account. You could have made 4 times your whole account with one move. If you take this and set your stop loss and then your take profit and you let go, because I know most of you are going to actually take out money whenever you see that your account is doubled from somewhere here at some level, because there's going to be some retracement. Okay, let me just take this. At some point here, this will retrace. At some point here, the market will trace. At some point here, the market will trace. So you're going to see something like this, going up, down, up, maybe down even more, or even down again, and up and down until it hits the take profit. So This here will give you a roller coaster. So that's why you need to step away from the market. It will be a roller coaster of emotions. So I hope that you guys have understood now the strategy, how it works, and then now you are ready to actually implement what I've taught here. So I hope it is simple for you to follow. I didn't want to make this video too long so that it can be easier for you to learn. I will sometimes maybe just add on to some of the videos to further add some key points to follow the break-in and the breakout strategy. So that is all for now, guys. And then if you want to see more videos and there's something you didn't understand, you can ask a question at the description. And don't forget to subscribe and put a like. It takes some effort to actually make these videos, and I'm really hoping for your support. This is a new channel, and I'm looking forward to engaging with you guys and share some additional videos in the future. If you're also interested in other markets, you can also comment, and I will see what I can do, or different topics that you have a problem with. For now, I'm going to leave you here. Bye bye.